start at the back. As you can see now, I've got all connectors on board. Every single one. Before you do install these, take that little tang, little push outs. Make sure they've got a nice bit of flex to them. So, from here we install our connector. We use a 6 block shader of a 9 block and make it open source one. For how these are to do. Right, so these nails in this one. What we do for it all together. We should put some double around the copper contactors. Around here. Not too much, just a nice smear of it. That's where the copper's exposed. You don't want it on the rest of it, because that's where you're making contact. Like that. And this is almost at the top. Fix like so. We're going to have that there. What you want to try and do as well is build it on the other side. So what goes on this side goes on that side. So on the top, right here, I want this pure brown wire. Brown wire, which one's pure brown wire? Brown and black, brown white, purple, and there's our brown. Don't know if you can see on the other side what I'm doing, but it's basically putting a smear through like I did on the other one. However, on the female contact, I'll show you in a second, you can kind of go around the edges, around the outer bits of it, to keep it away from where you make the contact. There. Brown one here. That one. Right. There we go. That's that one. Next one. With a brown black. That's round. Maybe the same on the other side. One towards the middle and brown black. I'll locate brown black on the other side. You do one side and then do automatically once it's all done on the other side, but I like to do it like this. Each one done one by one is the best way. And then the next block. That's number 2 right there. So you might find out you might have to swap one or two of these around or whatever, but you just do handy to know and you can adjust it later. Black staring me in the face, so I may as well go with the black. Actually what I could do is put the black in that one, it might work a little bit better in our ads. Yeah, so we put black on that one. Put it around the contact. Grease around the contact side. Cover it up. Put them in here. And black one. It's not that. Black one must be that one. That one missing. Adjacent to the straight brown. Basically on the other side, I'm just matching it up and inserting, doing exactly what I am on the other side. Not very much difference. Greasing it up and slipping it in. Adjacent to the brown. In place. Adjacent to the brown. Brown white tape on it because there's two, well there's actually three brown white wires in this. It's incredibly easy to get all this mixed up. Try my hardest not to. Maybe up a little bit. I'll say we'll put this one is again, I think we'll throw it. Look at number 4. Let's right. So some of these might have to be re-chopped or whatnot to make the connection. We don't know yet. It just sees how we fit. Connection number 4. I'll take that. I'll find the same one on this side. Connection number 4 on this side. This one up, please stick it in. This one up, please stick it in. Okay. And you see that connection number 4, I'm going to level it around here. And stick it in that one. I've always got the wrong ones to play with, they're pretty hard bolt, but we got it. Two left. As soon as this is going to go like this, what we can do, I'll throw them there. Now, so yeah, purple mark, brown white outside now. A bit purple, purpley. Grease up. Stick in that one. Grease. Golden hairs everywhere. Right, and then we'll flip all these things into position in a second. Oh yeah, usually a bit of brown white. And should I want one like so? Alright, the angle to going straight. Getting the mouth of it. This one can be a bit aggressive. Get it in. There we go. Click of satisfaction. So what you can do then is kind of get all these shoved in there, and a bit of dielectric grease, and that'll help you waterproof them. It's kind of working in there. That's one side done. What I'll probably do is I've got like that. That's not too badly. There we go. See on this side, just put it back together, just like that. Purple is on the bottom left. No truth as well, because I'm praying it does actually fit together. Sometimes you can do this and it won't actually fit together, unfortunately. You've got to go and add a whole load of wire. Which is really tricky, because if you're adding wire all over the shop, and you've got to get different colour wires, etc. It's a nightmare. Price can quickly escalate beyond that £60 mark for a new one. Yeah. Cheers. Hey, come on. You can. Good. Good. That tape out the way. Now we're here. Brown white. Two. Piece of cover. Hardest part is sometimes it's the last wires routing it all. Make sure it all goes back together nicely and not. I was just going to have the same problem a couple of weeks later. Okay. This one. There we are. And then put it in. There we go. Not this join, it's just the connectors, they have to go in a certain orientation, don't do that. And quickly pop that out. There we go. This is that bar out, let's see that. Right. last ones there. Easily happens when you're putting them in, they can easily flip around before they click in. And that's it. Where it should be. So you want to give them a quick push to make sure they all fitted in as they should be. That feels nice. And little tube. This one to actually pull and connect. Bear in mind this would all be like this, so it's not too much streaming on it at the minute. So I might bring this up a little bit. Also, it's his first time doing it for its connection, so be gentle with it. Kind of wiggle it in. One second, I'll bring this up so it'll just make the job easier. So I need a bungee. Put that there. First time clicking it in, something like that. This is probably going to be one of them where I'm going to have to bust it. Come on. You know me, I'm just going to have to wiggle it through. It's going to take a few minutes. Right, that, yeah, just took some wiggling. You have to kind of align these pins to that sometimes, especially on the first go, to get it all in and working. And I think that's going to do alright, because it's a bit tugged there, but once it's all back as it should be, that's not going to be as much of a problem. So that's that one done. So you can always shove them in there. I'll get some dielectric interpuncts in these connectors as well, but you can kind of shove these in there and work their way in, and that will help waterproof it on its own. This one now, my ignition barrel one, and I'm using a Wago on this one. And to be honest, because it's ignition, I'll be able to get a bit of a beefier connection than these. For the other ones it's not too bad, but for this one, yeah, good connection. A Wago would be just fine for now. But there's something we can do to improve this. Put some other bungs in there. So, this one. As I said, we chopped this out the other day using a little bit of glass. So, I'll clean all this up. Clean down that wire, I'll get that little shot there. It's really icky. I have to get up and screw it down. Shine him back up a bit. Camera again. Alright. Yeah, that's a little up there. Brush. Just about there. So I fitted this one with a bit of lash and that was it, so quite lucky. It actually worked. Let's see about the beauty of that way, especially when it's just one connection you're after. They're lovely, they're fine, nothing wrong with them. When you do it right, we're doing them right on the back. I don't know if we can see it on the back. You can actually see there's a little bit here, this little block here, this little engravement bit just here, up there, just there, and that is how big or how much copper needs to be exposed to make the connection proper. You line up to the back of there. That's how you use the Wago. Yeah, throw it in, and cleaned up, and then wipe out, put pressure. Yeah. Throw it back in. You just want to wiggle it. Let's try it this way. Move you over a little bit. Come join me. So I can actually use the camera here to see what I'm doing better than what I can see through there. Weird. There. Just feel it in and snap. Bring it down. Take your rubber bung. Get it in there. You can use a little flat blade screwdriver on it. So you want to get all of it in. You can do if you work hard enough at it. You can actually get it all in, but you won't just get the majority, and that's alright. Hungry. There you go. Bit more. There's a slightly small screwdriver I do possess, and using that you can actually get it all the way in really easily. There we go. Over on the side. There we go, pushed it in. And I have a waterproof Wago. Simple little trick, but it works lovely. And now that's going to stay a lot more secure, and water's going to have a harder time getting in there. Repeat for the other side. How's the camera going to see this one? Try like that. Charging at the same time, so. Seconds. There we are. Well, that's there. Do the same to the side. Just bring it out, and as you can see, it's just massive copper inside, so I need to clean this up before reinstalling it. All together like that. See, now it's looking a lot shinier and cleaner. chop that bit off. See it all like that, this is all it's coming off it. Icky. There we go. Nice and clean, nice and clean. What I say was waiting for checking. So you check it up, as you can see better here, look. This little groove here, that is how much insulation you need free to do it. And you can see it's pretty much on the money. I can chop a little bit off there if I wanted to. The best way to do it is just give it a twirl. Obviously check it to its length. So I can take the top little bits off. And that's fine. That's it. This one's another waterproof bung. And there she goes. Slide it in. You feel it stop. I'll have to bring this in a little bit to help it out. And you'll feel it stop, you feel it lock in, and just bring it down. That's it, and the same again. We're going to work that into there. So this is quite a tricky one, this, coming from the back. Used a bit there. It's tricky because you've got to go and work it around from both areas. So once it's in one side, you gotta kind of get the other side before the other side starts to pop itself out. Come on. Well, that's not good to go. There we are. That's had the waterproof little seal put in. Yeah, we've got the same for this side. What are you going to do? You can see the connector, let's bring it up. Bring it around. See these ones. You're going to focus, you want to focus. There we go. Probably best bet is coming from this side. These ones are a little bit trickier to feed in. And these ones, there's a high chance that you won't get them all the way in. Because obviously where the metal contact is at the back. But you can kind of all push them all together. And they do make a good half decent water seal. kind of work them in by hand. One at the back. Second is probably when the bike's back together and make the job a bit easier. Yeah. Cramped around the tripod. You see, same to this side. What I want to do is remove this tape. So I don't really need it now. I'll put it back on, or put it back when you make your reassembly. But if you come to take it apart again, then you can do it then, but you don't really need to have it now. Rubber rungs, bring that into plate. That. You want to get all these in. You can start working them in, and I'll do that in a bit. But for now, what you can do is just kind of make sure they're all uniform against each other and they kind of hold each other in, sort of thing. Sort of learn from experience. There we go. I'll connect to there, that connects everything back up there. Now I'll do the Wago, because it's just a single one for now. That's why there is the next one that's going to break. I know it is. There's weakness showing it on it already. I don't know if you can see just there. 1 second, about there. Just about here. There's already a bit showing. I'll just reinforce that with tape for now. I'll keep my eye on it and check on it in a couple of weeks. And if I need to, I can replace that one. It's an indicator wire, so the bike's not going to die if that fails. I mean, that's the one thing I've checked. These brown and whites, these are all indicator wires. So if they fail, it's not the end of the earth. It's mainly this one down here. But the beauty about this is if it does fail, with a Wago, you can repair it and fix these again roadside very easily, whereas these, naturally, to do these, I mean, the wire stripping, you'll want some wire stripping tools. So dush and dush. So zoom out. There we go. Yeah, normally you need wire stripping tools, things like that. I do normally carry these on travels anyway, in case I do need to do a bit of wiring, because these will do most of it. But for these contacts, you usually have to bring one of these with to get them crimped properly. Hence why on travels, you know, normally I will agree with butt plugs or butt connectors in these retrospects, because they can be easily made, or easily sealed. Not with that one, sorry. Just carrying this around, because this does a lot of the jobs. See, all your butt connectors are actually here. You could do the majority of it with it here. Your choppers here. Some same again there, insulated closures. And as you can see all here, there's all your wire and stripping bits. So normally if you carry one of these around, you can do most of the jobs, but you won't probably be able to do that. Butt connectors, or that's why I like the Wagos, because they're just even better and easier, and if you need to replace it, you just flick the switch, bring it out, do it again. It's not difficult. It works. Very simple things, but yeah, I do believe that's everything working. May as well just... There's an indicator. There's an indicator. Honkies, hornies. I've got a flash. And she should. There's a fuel pump, so that kill switch works. There's my hazards. There we go. Jobs are good and everything's connected. So all I need to do now is just, well, I'll probably chop this, retape and clean all this up, and then it can all go back together. Now, jobs are good. If anyone's wondering about these yellow bongs, I managed to find this online, and this is what they are, the yellow bongs there. We've actually got some small ones, the smaller gauge wire, but these are general use ones. We've got some red ones. We should have put the red ones in there now, it might look a bit prettier, but these ones are caps, so if you want to cap an end off. And most of these actual connectors here, believe it or not, will replace the majority, or will fit and replace the majority of the connectors for things like the FJR, things like Levy, ones like the Triumph outside, and many vehicles. This pack actually are the replacement connectors for them. I hope I still got the seller saved, I really do. But yeah, just going to tidy all this up and take it out for a spin, and hopefully everything's all good. Till the next one.